No, it's cool. I mean,
I ain't gonna front on it. I ain't gonna front on
nice
it.
place in history for you. You should enjoy that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front on it.
Let me hit it. Heat.
Let me hit it. Man, this just remind me of high school dances.
Come on, man. Albums that, from a production standpoint, albums that changed. I'm talking about changed hip hop or were impactful based off solely off the production for those albums. To me, The Blueprint is one of those. I'm a Blueprint baby. When you look at the style of the production, the soul beats and all that, album blew me away. Kanye, Just Blaze, Bink.
The whole release behind Blueprint is nostalgic for the simple fact that it came out on 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
Along with Fabulous's first solo album,
Which
came out.
I don't even remember. Oh, I remember. I ain't gonna cap it.
Because the Blueprint eclipsed everything that came out.
But I think those beats,
that style,
birthed a whole generation after the Blueprint came out.
Yeah, because
I think that's
a
one
whole
of those.
bunch of Kanye West and Just Blaze,
and it got people back into sampling.
I think that's one of those. To me, that's the album that sticks out.
Yeah, 36 Chambers is one as well. I think.
I like that. Yeah,
RZA's style on that.
I think that's a good one.
Was definitely different for in it kind of.
The Chronic.
We would be babies from that album as well.
For sure.
Now that I think about it.
The Chronic.
Chronic definitely.
Chronic's up there. Okay, Chronic. Are there any obvious albums? What about Cube? What about Cube?
Illmatic is literally the first album that used multiple producers
in that way.
Yeah.
I was going to say Cube and the Bomb Squad, but I think they had already established that with Public Enemy.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm gonna use that one. Any Tribe projects?
It was different though.
A little different.
To me, it was different.
If there was anything that influenced and really brought jazz to the forefront of hip hop, it would be Low End Theory.
Low End Theory is one of those. You think that would count as one of those?
Yeah.
I think 808s.
Yeah.
I think
that was definitely a shift.
808s is a shift. A shifting album. That one really shifted music. 808s.
Yeah. So
no matter what people say, I feel like AT Aliens.
I would give it Southern Playalistic because
you think Southern Playalistic
like
over AT
that
Aliens?
Is the album that shifted the perception,
the eyes of Southern rap.
No, it did do that. It was Southern rap was booty shake, right? And just like, hey, we here to party and chance. And Southern Playalistic said no. It really was the South has something to say.
Yeah.
And you had to have the production to have something to say. I really think it's
ATL is my favorite, but I agree with that.
I agree wholeheartedly, but there was something about the sound on AT Aliens that was so different at the time because it almost was the prerequisite to Pharrell. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff and tones and beats and stuff they used on there kind of opened up a lane for like people to be more receptive of like a Pharrell or a Timbaland.
Pharrell speaks highly of Low End Theory. You ever seen him in an interview?
Oh, yeah.
He always references that album. What were you going to say, Lone? I think you were going to say something.
I don't know what the album would be, but certainly there was some album that has spawned this no drums era. And I don't know what that would be, if that would be a Griselda album or if that would be an Alchemist album or it would be a Rock Marciano album. But that's kind of been a wave for a minute. And I don't know what album really kind of spawned that.
You know what? You named all the correct culprits.
Yeah.
But I don't know, to your point, I don't know if I can pin it down.
I don't think I can.
Because it may precede Griselda. I just don't know what.
It was Rock Marciano.
Marciano.
But
Alchemist been on it though.
An Alchemist.
Right.
Alchemist and Rock, but Rock was really doing it. So, Rock just wasn't, he's underground too, but Alchemist had more of a name in hip hop than Rock did. I don't know. That's not even necessarily true.
But that wave is still strong
for sure
now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll probably say too 666 Mafia when the smoke clears.
Oh.
No, I can see that.
Yeah.
Because it brought that Memphis sound to America.
You know what?
It really did.
Straight up.
I think that Lil Jon Snap era.
Yeah.
That's a big one also. They, when it was them and the D4L and that little pocket right there. And then he transferred it to Usher with and all that.
Yeah.
That changed. Lil Jon changed a lot of stuff with them 2-octave notes. And then I remember having conversations with people back in the day like, oh man, it's just this octave and then it goes up one. I said, bruh.
It works.
It is working.
That shit
Usher got records off that.
That was hitting.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about hit slap.
Yeah, Lil Jon is going to have records played at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
True.
Because they're not going to get away without it. They don't play, there's a problem.
True.
The Trinity, Detroit Daily, I'm a Deadly Poet. What about some Slum Village?
What if I told you?
What if I said Donuts?
Donuts, yes. That's what I was about to say. What about Donuts?
I don't think Donuts did. I think Donuts is definitely, people
ahead of his time type.
No. People just really praise Donuts, but I don't. Donuts. Look, the Dilla style that people are using isn't Donuts. Donuts was kind of experimental. The donut, the style of Dilla that people are trying to like emulate is like his
Climax.
It's his Slum Village stuff. It's his.
I would even say Tribe, Busta Rhymes,
Late Tribe.
Busta
Late Tribe,
Far Side.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
I think Dilla.
Chocolate.
You know what? The album that Dilla started working with Tribe was different because you definitely knew that. To me, the production got better when Dilla got a part of it.
Yeah,
I can't argue that.
Yeah, that was what was Beats Rhymes Life.
I don't
no.
I think it's the one after that. No.
I want to say he
I gotta
was
look
part
it
of
up.
Beats Rhymes Life.
We gotta get this
What's
right.
the second to last one?
I think it was Midnight Marauders. No, it wasn't.
he wasn't on Midnight
I'm tripping. I flipped those, but I think you're right.
Was that the last one they put out in the 90s? What was the last one they put out in the 90s? It was like a white...
The Love Movement.
Love Movement.
Yeah.
Definitely the Love Movement.
Yeah, he was definitely on there.
Because he produced...
I think he might have did like
he did Find a
one...
Way.
He did Find My Way.
Yeah, he did like...
He did Stressed Out too, didn't he?
I don't think so.
There's a remix.
I have the remix, yeah. Yeah, that's a...
I think
I think we covered like everything.
Did we get all of them?
I mean, Smooth Hoosier says no limit or Cash Money. That's a good point.
Hey, say what you want, but he has
Manny
a point.
Fresh, definitely Manny Fresh and the bounce sound.
Ghetto D.
Ghetto D
was hard.
I would say
so was True to the Game.
I would say
the second one.
I would
Is
say
that the second one?
Nah, True to the Game was the one where they had the ski mask on.
So was,
that's Swamp. Swamp
so
on it,
was
right?
Fiend. There's one in every family.
Well,
Beats by the Pound.
Yep.
But I would say
Manny Fresh.
Manny Fresh definitely is above that.
So
By Beats by the Pound.
400 Degrees.
400 Degrees is, as far as like just impact. Don't get me wrong, and that's not to say anything negative towards No Limit, but like 400 Degrees introduced, even though No Limit was New Orleans, 400 Degrees was like
That
bounce music from New Orleans.
He was making those records with.
Yeah, he was on Beats, Rhymes, and Life. Now that I look at the album cover, I can tell. Yeah,
Manny Fresh was doing those albums with no samples. He was crafting whole
He was
catalog with no
killing.
samples.
That album is one of the albums that you can run from front to back.
The title track might be my favorite beat on that album. The 400 Degrees beat for the actual song. That beat is crazy. Listen, shout out to Manny Fresh, man.
That's a really good album.
Is that the We Eat, Sleep, and Talk rap? What song is that? We eat, sleep, and talk rap.
Yeah, because it come on with it come on with that 400 degrees, and he jumped right in. Yeah, that's it.
Whether it was one
that
song.
beat is hard.
Say I'm in a room with a. That beat was incredible.
The reason why I know this was, I didn't like that style of music back then, but I still like that album.
You're right.
That tells you how good that record was.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because I knew you when that album came out.
I had my backpack on super tight, and I still bought 400 Degrees.
Come on, man.
No, that's real. That's real. And Cash Money No Limit had multiple albums that slipped in my backpack. Ghetto D was one of them. Charge to the Game got heat. I don't care what y'all say. I'm looking in the camera. Charge to the Game got heat. Right. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. I'm with you when you're right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here if I don't gotta.
My weed habit is so close.
This is my friend.
Powder.
You don't know nothing about that. No, man, that's not on there.
He was stressed. Buddy was stressed, man.
Mama always told me. I know the whole album.
Okay.
Why y'all? What?
No, that's cool. I mean,
I ain't gonna front on it. I ain't gonna front on it.
Nice place in history for you. You should enjoy that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front on it.
Let me hit it. Heat.
Let me hit it. Man, this just remind me of high school dances.
Come on, man.
See, we had it too.
We went to No Limit High School. We did. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it, man. That was it, man. People always talking about. I know the whole album. Yeah,
you know Beyonce was on that song?
She was, wasn't she?
Yeah. She was No Limit Soldier for a minute.
She's one of them children.
I mean, she had.
I was born to be a soldier.
Look, Beyonce they wound up on they weren't always up here. I remember they wound up on a Ghetto Boys record.
See, they from Houston though.
Yeah, exactly. So it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Gang signs out the window.
J Moore, go listen to Charge to the Game.
No, it's all right. I got
Get back with your boy, man.
No, I feel you.
There's some heat
I
on
will
there.
take your word for it.
On that note,
Let's go ahead and wrap it up.